All right. Hello, chatters. Welcome back to Chelly's Cup of Chatter. I have a guest with me, my sister. I am so honored to have her to sit in the chatter seat. Chatters, let me introduce to you Miss Nafeesha Mendoza.
Hey.
And she is an author, and she is going to introduce her book. Welcome, Miss Nafeesha. I call her Fifi, y'all.
Right. It's something get hard to say. It's Nafeesha or Nafeesha.
Nafeesha?
Yeah, that's right.
Nafeesha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Get it straight.
That's okay.
It's all right.
We cool. You call me Fee. It's good.
Fifi.
Yes.
Okay, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Would you like to introduce
Okay.
what we're doing today?
Okay. Well, this is my book. It's the first one. I got a few more that I am writing. This
Mm-hmm.
is the first one as I grow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty much like it says. It's for curious parents, child care providers, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just basically about a child
Okay.
and his life and through his eyes. So
Okay.
he's talking about his life, what's
Mhm.
going on as he's being born,
Yes.
and all the way until he becomes a toddler. So
Toddler.
it's funny, it's
Mhm.
informative.
Okay.
It's just
How does
a
it
nice
feel
read.
being a author?
Oh, it feels amazing. I
Amazing.
remember
Mhm.
I
It's such a
started-
blessing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I started
Mm-hmm.
when we were down 2020
Okay.
for COVID,
Okay.
and I just because I'm a teacher.
Okay.
That's a little backstory.
Mhm.
But we was in child care and working, and we couldn't work. We couldn't go into the school, so we was at home.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do
Mhm.
besides doing paperwork and doing the stuff that's required on the computer?
Right.
I just started writing and thinking about my kids, my babies, and how they're
Okay.
feeling, and how
Mhm.
sometimes we get parents and other workers who get agitated or who don't know how to handle the kids or have some
Right.
discomfort in how they're taken
Mhm.
care of, don't understand the child.
Okay. Yes.
And I just started thinking about that.
So
And
God
so I
was
just-
nudging you
Yeah.
into this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's good
Yeah.
how he just
Yeah.
put it on you.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That is good. Okay. So I from my interpretation of the book, I got as I grow is for new or curious parents,
Mhm.
teachers, and child care providers. What do you think?
Well,
That's
that's
how
true.
I felt when I was reading it. This can be a book for the new parent, a beginning parent, a grandparent.
Yeah.
So
It could be for the old
Mhm.
parent too, who
Yes.
don't understand what their child is going through,
mhm.
because it hints at a child that could be on the spectrum of autism as well. Because I work
Okay.
with special education children also,
Okay.
so
Wonderful.
it's kind of like saying, I don't understand my child,
Right.
and here is something that child. It's funny,
Mhm.
but it's almost true. Like some
It's-
things,
yes.
like we got to
Mhm.
think about that child
Right.
might be feeling that. And I need to be sensitive to
Right.
that.
Right. Like it's a fictional adaptation of newborn life through their eyes. So this book is like the child is narrating the story.
Yes,
Right.
it is.
Yes. So it has some funny parts. So I like how you started with how he entered into the world.
Yeah.
which is so funny because I had the opportunity to watch my grandson being born, and it's totally different from you giving
Mhm.
birth. You watching it was so amazing that I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And I've had kids, but just to watch. It's totally different when you're on the other side watching it. It's an amazing experience,
Yeah.
and it was so funny to read how he was like, this is crazy out of control, like coming out of here. This
Right. Like, what's going on?
What is this? Right,
Who
who
took me out my
entered-
house?
Yes,
Yep.
and it's so funny because that's how I felt like how my grandson was. He was like, "What is this? All these lights," and he was like, and it was quiet. I want to go back."
Exactly.
Yeah, so I
It's
love
almost
to
traumatic being pushed and
Yes.
squeezed to a little
come
hole.
on out of
And
there.
doctor pulling on you, and then the doctor has the nerve to smack you on your butt. So
Yeah.
they be like, wait a minute now, come
Yeah.
y'all not getting all this. So yeah,
And I experienced that watching my grandson.
Okay.
It was like all that you have in this book. That's how I was feeling, and he was like looking like, what? Who is all these
What's going on?
people?
But he was
I never
alert,
heard
huh?
these voices before.
Okay.
So it was so nice to for you to interpret that breakdown of how they may feel. We might be like, oh, he's here, but to the child, it's like, what is all this lights, camera, action?
Like, I don't know these people. I know 2 voices that's familiar. Who the rest of these people?
Yeah. So the way that you broke that down was, I love that. That was really really nice. And then he got out of control until you said he calmed down when he got the breast milk.
Oh yes. Yeah, he did. He was like, wait a minute.
Right.
What's this? I love this. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah. So that was like funny. And what is the name of your baby in this book? His
name is Sean.
Sean.
And so Sean is really mimicked after my son. My son is Tyshawn.
Okay.
And these pictures actually is my son. So everybody know I see my son. He got the long dreads. Okay. And this is my grandbaby now. My grandbaby is a girl. So I decided to make it a little boy instead. Okay. And she definitely said to me, like, Grandma, because she's 6 now. Mm-hmm. She's like, Grandma, I like the book, but why am I a boy? Well, right. I just wanted to change her character to protect you. So okay. I just changed it. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's that. And in the back, I got pictures of them too.
Okay.
That's her. My son and everything in the book. Back, yeah.
So it's just so nice how they can pass this book on and like, look what my mom did, look what my grandma did, and they can read it to their kids, and it can be a generational thing. That's the point. So that is so awesome. Okay. What else? He was like, until they gave him the breast milk, and then tried to transitioned him into the nipple. He was like, right. I'm not having it.
What's this plastic thing? I don't like that. Give me back the first,
And when I tell you this, I'm telling you, this book is a spitting image of how my grandson was acting. Mm-hmm. Because when my daughter tried to breastfeed him, and she set him up there, and he was like, what am I supposed to do with this? It was just his...
right, that look.
Face was just like, what?
That's what they think.
I've been eating hamburger, French fries, cheeseburger, Happy Meals, pizza, hot wings, and you put me on this. What is this? Yeah, so it was just like so. Tell us, what was your favorite part of the book?
My favorite was going to childcare. Mm-hmm. That's where I really experienced a lot of different personalities.
How long have you been in childcare?
Okay, I've been about 9 years now.
9 years?
So, yes, I went back to school, too, when my daughter graduated college, and I went back to get my degree. Mm-hmm. I'm getting my bachelor's right now.
Yes, you better do that.
I did that. So,
okay, come through.
I've been doing it for a few years, so the experience of watching kid, and they come to daycare. They scared. Mm-hmm. They only know mom and dad. Right. They come in to see these new people who may not treat them right, not like them. And it's very important in the infant stage from 1 to 5 years old that they're familiarized with the same people too, because that's when they learn the most, and that's the delicate age for children. And especially
those little sponges sucking up everything.
Yes, for infants, it's especially important that the same people are around them.
Right. Because they can't talk and tell you anything.
It's all socially, it's all emotional. So that's very important. So my favorite part was when he started going to school. Okay. Because those experiences he started seeing his friends leave before him. Right. Mom hadn't came yet. You know, like, what's going on? Mm-hmm. It's a new teacher. Oh, it's a new toy. Oh, there's some new music.
They experience
jar food. Ooh, table food. Ooh, what's going on? So they get a lot of their life lessons in childcare. They at home with mom and dad, but they get a lot. Mm-hmm. If you got them in a great place, they will learn so much there. Yes. So that was my favorite. Just talking about.
I just think through the eyes of the baby is so profound and on point. How you just break it down. It's a very nice book to read to your kids that's in daycare, so what they can experience, and it's like, wow, how enlightening. Guess what you're gonna do when you get there.
Exactly.
See? So the stages that you take the readers through is first year, when they really can't tell you what's wrong with them and how, you know, things and how to figure out things. I like how you break it down to the first stage when they can. So the book, you know, it introduces the child to different things, like you just stated. Yeah. So that's a good thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's introduced to the world first.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He's introduced to the doctor. The doctor smacked his bottom, like, hey, yes. Why you smack me, you know? Mm-hmm. And then mom and dad, he hearing his voice like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. He goes home. Right. He got a little cousin who wants to pick him up. He's like, no, I want this person touching me.
Who is this?
He experienced all kind of stuff in his head. You know, his hands, like, oh, my hands in front of me. Mm-hmm. He's scratching in his head. But then mom and dad put gloves on his hand. And he's like, I can't scratch this, what you call this, cradle cap thing? Right. You know, my cradle cap is itch.
It was so funny.
It's little stuff that he's experiencing. Mm-hmm. And he's talking about, he's telling you, like, why? Yeah, so I love that because I really feel, because sometimes kids give you a look and you know when babies when they're hurting. Right. Once you've been a child for a long time, especially with infants, you know what cry when they're hungry, cry when they want to change, cry when they know a stranger, cry when they hurt something or it's something more serious. You learn their cry.
When they're scared, so, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. And that's how I just pretty much did. I just, all the stuff that I experienced in daycare and in schools.
Mm-hmm. And as being a mother, as a mother, yes. Raising kids, yes. we learn, and sometimes as grandparents, we gotta kind of help the new generation out. Like, oh yeah, I think this means this, and because we've been through that. Yeah,
I just had that conversation with my son actually. Okay, and my grandbaby is 6 now. And she was coming home from school, and he was helping her with her homework. So when she come in, he wanted her to go ahead and start her homework. But one day she just got really frustrated, and she was like, fussy and whining. She didn't want to do it. Right. So I tell my son, I said, think about it. I said, when you get off of work, what do you like to do as soon as you get off work?
You want to wind down, take his shoes. Yeah, relax.
I said, okay, what makes you think she don't want to do that? I understand you, daddy, and you want to do her homework.
And get it out the way.
Let her come in, relax. And when he did it, he was like, Mom, you right. Because she came in, she sat down, she got a little bit of snack, she got something to drink, and took off her school uniform and stuff and relaxed. And he said, now when she do that, she just come right in and do her homework. You don't have to tell her. Right. I said, but she was forcing. I said, I know we always have this do as I say type of thing when we tell our children. I said, but in working with children, I learned that we actually got to let our children talk and tell us and listen. Listen to, you want them to listen to us, but we got to listen to them too. Mm-hmm. And when they're saying something, doing something
their
wrong,
voices mean something.
They mean something. It's your time, your point. That's a chance for you to teach them that what they said was wrong or what they're doing is wrong, and not just say because I said so or because this is why. Tell them why.
Very
like
good.
My other example is like if you got a kid that come in the house and put his feet on the dinner table, and then you gonna say take your feet off the dinner table, and they gonna ask you why, and you gonna say what? Because I said so. No, but you need to tell them no. Because we eat there,
and that's not proper.
Feet goes on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take the time to talk. And I'm studying. I guess I am still teaching when it comes to my son because he brand new father.
Because I know as a parent, it was always because I said it. Like we don't feel like we have time to explain because it's like, you know what, I said it. No. But you made a very good point. We need to explain it to them like this is the reason why. Because they're not learning. They're just like everything is because I said so.
And you're going to get older with that because I said so. Absolutely. And not really know the consequences of their choices. Like there's a reason why I shouldn't be doing this or a reason why I should. And I never knew the reason. So it's like, break it down. Talk to the children.
So yes, good. So another point in the book is when they introduce the child to the pet, and and they could go, that could go either bad or good. Like, what is this? I thought I was depressed. Yeah, and you have to introduce the child to a pet. You got to introduce the child to a sibling. Tell us how we do that.
Well. Just as simple, like we introduce each other to each other. Hey, this is going to be your new family member. Like he did that in the book, like this is the dog. But then he heard, the first thing is he got startled because he heard the dog bark. Like, what is this loud sound? Right. So each time something like that happens, a change with a kid, you got to kind of tell them, that's the dog barking. Just like when you leave out a room and leave your baby for a second, like to go get their bottle or something, you got to kind of tell that child, I'm just going in the kitchen. I'm going to make your bottle. I'll be right back. Right. You may think a baby don't understand that, but
their voice and
their voice, they hear it, and they're like, okay, well, she said something. She came right back, so I understand now. I could be a little more calm because I know she's coming back.
Right back.
So, and that's how you introduce new people, new child. You tell them who it is.
Mm-hmm.
You explain. We be wanting to talk. You do not talk like that with a baby.
Right.
They can grow with that language. It's all about language, back and forth, communication.
And yes, and I read that too. That it is very important to talk to a child or infant as you talk, normal talk, not the
don't do that.
Yeah,
because they gonna grow up. They'll adapt that.
Yes.
That baby talk. They will.
Right.
I don't know if you remember the singer Chelly. She got. I don't know if that's what happened in her childhood, but she still has that baby voice like that when she sings. She has a deep voice when she sings. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. When she talks, she got that really baby voice.
I think it's something.
It may be something. So I could be wrong, but I'm just saying that could.
But she does sound like a
yeah. So you gotta communicate. You want the back and forth communication with the baby. Yeah.
And so another funny part in the story was when the dog licked him, and he was like, Sean was like, so what am I supposed to do? Lick him back? Yeah. Because he didn't know. That was so funny.
So he licked me, so I guess, and he learned that was a kiss.
You're right.
Yeah, he let him know that that's how he kissed.
Yes, and that was a good thing. But Sean was like, okay, nobody told me that the dog was going to lick me.
Yes, it was
so what did I do? Lick him back. Yep. So that was so cute to me. Last, I think it shows how to deal with siblings and how to interact with another child being introduced in the family. Like, I have a sister and brother now. So I like how this book is showing Sean how to bring in and love. Like, I'm gonna be a big brother or a big sister. So he was
a little shocked at first. If you remember, he was like, "I am. So what, y'all don't love me no more?"
Yeah.
So I'm the big brother.
So it's like this is what he's thinking,
and that's why I say in that age, that stage, especially when they're turning 1 to 5, it's about emotional. After 5, it's all about socializing with the kids and making friends. But in that age, it's about their emotional skill and that social, how they determine things, how things are being presented to them.
Yes.
And so it's very careful that you do it in a way that they understand and that they're safe and things like that. So and
it's like he deals with it in a very smart way. Like, okay, I'm gonna have somebody else in the scenario. In the picture. Right. And I'm not the baby anymore.
Not the baby no more.
First the dog, now the baby. Like, Sean was like,
all his emotions.
I love him. He's gonna be a character. Like, first y'all gonna bring the dog in, then y'all coming with a baby. Like, y'all doing too much. Hold up, Sean. Like, wait a minute.
But that was my son.
Oh, really?
When he got
so this is actually a true.
It mimics some truth. Because when he was 10, well, not actually at 10, he didn't really start vocalizing. He talked all the time. Very smart, both of them. But around maybe 15, he would say to me, y'all treated me different than y'all treated my sister, meaning, like, it seemed like she had a little more freedom, more carefulness. I said, I was growing up a single mom with you.
Okay.
I said, but then when she came, we had a full family. We had got married and everything. So I said it wasn't the same. We moved out here in the burbs. It was different. You was, you know what I'm saying? It was a little more lenient because I was still figuring things out, being a young mom. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I was like, I could only do what I could when it was with you, just you and me. And then once I got married to Sade's dad, it was like, hey, we all can do this together. Right. It was just different. And I had to tell them now, I said it was different. We had more money. Yes. We had more access to things. She didn't have the freaking, she wouldn't go down there. He could hang out and be outside, but she couldn't. Right. And I guess he was like, why y'all be? I was like, 'cause she a girl for one. I'm not going to let her be outside like that. But
it's things that you have to teach. And I think growing up, it's different with a boy and a girl. You kind of like give the boy more access, and the girl you're more reserved. That's how I was with my daughter. The boys were, because it was 3 of them, so they could help each other, and she was just the only girl, so you don't let her do as much or by herself. Right. So, and then you have to teach them that, and they have to understand. So. I just love the way you put this book together. It is a good read, and I encourage you, chatters, to go out and purchase this, support her, tell them how they can, get your book.
It's on Amazon. You can find it. Just type in "As I Grow." by Nafeesha Mendoza.
Okay.
And it's a bright yellow book. It's pop up and you'll see this nice little picture and stuff like that. I'm working on book number 2.
Book number 2.
This is it. I'm also working on a cartoon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get a life. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lifestyle. I have a guy who's gonna do the lifestyle of him.
Okay.
The big. I want the big puppet. They make it. So when I do a little book signing, I'm gonna have the puppet come out and things like that of Baby Sean. And so the cartoon is next, actually.
Okay,
so
I love this for you. Okay.
Yeah.
This is opening up stuff. I know that's what they say. Open up that window, pull it down.
Yeah.
Bless her.
Yeah.
So this book, Chatters, can be a gift, a baby shower gift, a book you want to read to your child, or you want to read to your grandchild or your godchild, your niece or nephew. I just encourage you to just support my sister. She's doing great things. We are so happy, to have her, bring this to our platform, and just another, African American sister doing her thing. I love it.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes,
so this is book 1, and how soon should we be looking for book 2? And what is it gonna be? Are you gonna still?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be still part of his life. It's gonna be the second phase of his life. He'll be over 2. He might be around 3 years old now, but he'll be going into preschool. He'll be learning more and he'll be talking.
Terrible too.
Oh my goodness.
Chatters, we know about that.
Yeah. But see, in education, we don't like to call them terrible.
What you call them?
Active twos.
Active.
We call the risky twos. They take risks. And we have a lesson that we
y'all need to call them touching twos, because they want to touch everything.
That's for sure. They're very risky.
Touching twos.
We call it risk play in school, and they just risky at that age, and they explore everything.
And they pull in
and
yes.
And that's why you gotta just follow and be safe and make sure the environment is safe.
Take your B12s, because I'm getting ready for my grandson. They keep you busy. I'm telling you.
They are busy. They explorative.
So okay. So when should we see 2026?
I'm gonna say some pages are written.
Okay.
And I should have been. Some things had slowed down in life, but I'm gonna pick it back up, and I'm gonna say maybe, hopefully by Christmas 26.
Okay.
By Christmas,
wonderful.
Hopefully. It'll be the same. It'll be just part 2 of Sean's life. Yeah.
Part 2 of Sean's life.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so Sean has a sibling, so you'll integrate the sibling in there. Okay, so we're gonna introduce her.
And things may happen with family.
And you gotta give her your daughter's face.
I know. So my daughter is in here. Her face is in here too. Like I add everybody some kind of way. That's my daughter right there.
Okay.
But she in there some kind of way. But yeah, my niece in there, my nephew. So it's everybody in there.
Okay. You got the dog in there.
I'm gonna introduce them. Yeah, it's gonna be some things that's gonna have probably some changes in this life and
family oriented.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's awesome. Okay, so let the people know how they can follow you and keep up with your journey.
I'm on all the platforms. I am. It's Nafeesha Fifi on Facebook.
Nafeesha Fifi.
And it direct link straight to Instagram. I couldn't even tell you what my Instagram is right now. Unfortunately, I'm not a grammar. I need to get more into it, but I don't. I'm not a TikToker yet. Everybody keeps saying, get on TikTok. I haven't. I need to. I don't have time. Like
my son put me on TikTok.
Oh yeah, everybody's saying my daughter like, Mom. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna leave it
love
at
Instagram.
Do you?
And I'm not on Facebook, but I do Instagram.
Okay. So I got the gram. I just don't know the name, but when you find me, Nafeesha Fifi, it'll link right to Instagram.
Okay, so
I got it like that.
Both of them.
Yeah, so you can find it on there, and I'll be posting and things, stuff like that, so people can see.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I just want to say congratulations. I am so proud of you and what you are doing. I'm just so proud of us. As a whole, we are doing great things, and absolutely. God is really blessing us to just be able to promote our platform. So, anytime you want to come and sit in the chatter's chair, you are welcome.
It's the place to be, y'all. I love it here. Yeah. All the time. I watch you every time. I'm subscribed to you, so I definitely see every time you put up. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your support because we have to support each other. That's what it's all about. Show support, pass it on. Listen, I got a sister, she writing books and you got a child. I got a perfect book for you to read. So we always gotta pass some knowledge to somebody, you know, and spread the word. Spread the word. It's
God
important.
And let them know God
all the
is
time.
Real. God really show up. Like this was not expected. I just started writing, and here it is.
And listen, chatters. This is a step out on faith.
It was.
She stepped out on faith, and once you do that, God will catapult you to where you need to be, because you are on platforms, and we pray that this get to the masses and the people are curious. Let me see.
Right. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So I am so happy that you stopped by. We can't wait to see what's coming up next. But chatters, let me know. Do you have any questions that you would like to ask my sister, a new parent, a grandparent, anything? She is well knowledgeable. Child care, she can answer all those questions. Now she gonna give you, you know.
Yeah, and if I don't, I'll find out.
The professional
I got
answer.
some mentors who all have PhDs I can get it from.
I'm gonna give you Chelly version.
Okay.
But we are so glad that she's here. Please support her. Pass her book around. I'm gonna have her to sign my book, you know, so I can put it in my archives of things. But she will be back. She will be back. So thank you for coming. I speak a blessing over your ministry. I speak a blessing over the cartoon. I pray that God will just bless you, and it reaches the masses. You get syndication. We're going to speak all those things in the mighty name of Jesus. And we believe God for just doing a special work in your life. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for
all right. Chatters, thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe. Please leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this. If you have any questions, please tap into the link. We are so grateful that my sister Mendoza stopped in to share her book, share her life, and give us a moment of her time. So thank you. And on Chelly's Cup of Chatter, we would love for you to share love, spread some love, and stay peaceful and positive. Until next time, bye-bye. Thank you.